Hey, long time no see. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ascending Luna, and I am here to give you guys a message of what it is that you need to hear right now. Now, I compiled three different piles here, and I associated with three different earrings. So this is going to be pile one, and it's going to be with this mushroom evil eye earring here. Now this is from a small business called the Blackwell Collective, and I will link her shop down below, but it's so cute. It's custom made. Beautiful. Now pile two is going to be this beautiful silver, I like to call them my wind chimes, earrings right here. So I mean, they're beautiful. I got these a few years ago at a local flea market. Beautiful. And last but not least, pile three is going to be the cactus earring. Let's see. There you go. So I will be providing timestamps down below. Anything about me or my channel or any of my services will also be down below in the description box. And I will see you at your pile. Hey, pile one, welcome to your reading. So you selected this beautiful mushroom evil eye earring here, and I'm going to put it aside and we'll get started with your oracle, and then we'll follow up with some tarot, okay? So you got number 24, Verdun Roots, which is respect, survival, liberation, and freedom. You also got the sun, which also signifies being. It signifies Leo. It's about essence, energy, self-awareness, life force, spirit, creativity, and masculinity. Shine. It's the father card too. Okay. And last, you got number 42, which is verbena. And this talks about not compromising yourself and standing your ground and allowing yourself to shine. And I also just noticed that 24, 42, these are mirror numbers. So look up the number 2442, the angel number 2442, and there could be a message, an extra little message there for you, okay? So there's a little synchronicity there for anybody who needs to hear that. Okay. So first, you guys got two fire cards and then a winter card here. And what I'm getting here, especially with all this heavy sun here, is that Spirit wants you to hear that it's time to step out of the cage that you are imprisoning yourself in. It's time to stop living in survival mode, pile one. And it's time to free yourself from any self-limiting beliefs, anything that is oppressing you or making you feel like you need to be small. Because Spirit wants you to rise up to the occasion that this new season of you that is coming into fruition, for you to step out and shine. I feel that, now I'm really drawn to the egg here, that you have kept yourself in a bubble in order to be complicit, to survive, in order to not rock the boat and just kind of be on the sidelines. And Spirit is saying, like, no more. Like, it is time for you to really harness that energy, that creative life force within you, and express that out. Because Leos, I mean, ironically, we're also coming into Leo season. Is, you know, when I think of a Leo, I think like, bam, in your face. Not really, but I'm thinking about very charismatic, very, you know, life of the party kind of thing, you know, just happy. Because when I think of that, I just think about the sun card, and the sun card in the tarot is like the happiest card. And I feel that you have been in this season, a winter season in your life, and you're just hiding away, casting your way aside in order to make everyone else happy but yourself. And I feel that Spirit is wanting you to put you first. It almost feels like you might have been going through some kind of like identity crisis here, that you kind of just lost yourself in the day to day and you don't know who you are or what you are. It's possibly here that you were in some sort of career or relationship where you lost yourself, where you felt like you were kind of caged up. Because if you look at this card right here, this eel is trying to kind of close in on this bird, and all the bird needs to do is really just fly away. Yeah. All the bird needs to do is just fly away. And I feel that you have been, Padawan, you've been getting these nudges and these downloads and feelings that wherever you're at, you have outgrown, and it's time for you to just expand out, is what I'm hearing. You need to expand out, because where you're at, you are not shining, and you need to be shining. Yeah, you need to be shining. So let's get with a little bit more with the tarot cards here, and then we're going to end it with a little advice at the end, or an extra hidden message that Spirit wants you to know, okay? So let's see. Oh geez, that's fast. You got the King of Wands, which is another fire energy. So there's a lot of fire here. You got the Five of Cups, water energy. The Six of Swords in the reverse, which is air energy. And one more. And then you got the Five of Wands in the reverse. And at the bottom of the deck, you got the Two of Swords in the reverse, okay? So I'm definitely feeling like you have kind of been stuck in an area in your life, possibly a career, a relationship here, even yourself, that you've been stuck, and Spirit is wanting you to release yourself, free yourself, liberate yourself from what is tying you down. Because with the Six of Swords in the reverse, you know, the Six of Swords, you're transitioning, even though it's a little, you know, a little sad to transition and to move forward and to move on. The Six of Swords in the reverse, it's like you're keeping yourself stuck there. You're keeping yourself stuck. And the Two of Swords too, I feel like mentally you're being you're very stagnant. Mentally, you're very stagnant. It's like you don't want to take off the blindfold. You don't want to free yourself, because it's possibly that you feel that this is all you've ever known. This relationship, this idea, this career, this job, this environment is all you ever known, and you're just keeping yourself complicit to it because change is scary. Sure, it's very scary. But all you have to do is just free yourself, and you will see that change sometimes could be the best thing that has ever happened to you. Okay, Pawan. Now, I'm also drawn here too that the Two of Swords has this bird here. As you can see, it has this bird here that is stuck between these two swords. And then you got this bird here, which is being tangled up by this eel. And I feel that your own mind stops you from moving forward, from taking a leap of faith, from going after what it is that will really make you happy here. Because change is rocking the boat. Being yourself could be rocking the boat, and you don't want to rock the boat, hence the Six of Swords here. Now, the Five of Wands here too talks about competition and conflict here, and it feels like you are trying to avoid that conflict, not only within yourself, but within the people around you. Yeah, because you got 3 people here, you got 3 people here, you got 5 people here. And it's like you want to feel part of a group, but Spirit is saying that you are a very unique individual, just like every single person is unique. You are not meant to follow the crowd, Pile One. You are meant to shine, to step into this King of Wands. Now, this King of Wands, he is a visionary. He is somebody who has a lot of confidence, who is passionate, who has like lights of fire, and just bam, takes over everything. Very passionate, very fiery energy. And I feel that Spirit is wanting you to take control, make a decision, like dare to be different, dare to have a vision and execute it, and not be complicit to the standards of society, of what you've been taught in your life. It's possibly here, Pile One, that you never saw yourself doing a certain career. You never saw yourself dating somebody that is unlike you. You never saw yourself moving across the country. You never saw yourself doing A, B, C, or D. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to really harness that fire energy within you and step into the role of leadership, of taking control of your life, of stepping out of a cage and freeing yourself from limiting beliefs about who you are and who you're meant to be. Okay? Because with the Five of Cups here, the Five of Cups here is mourning the loss of something that used to be. Now, you still, in the regular Rider-Waite tarot deck, it shows a man grieving over 3 spilled cups, and then behind that person there's 2 cups still there. And Spirit is saying, don't grieve over what was lost, but look at what there is still left and what there is still to gain. And you being stuck and chained yourself into something that isn't you anymore, an idea, a relationship, a career, an identity, dwelling over that is not going to get you to where you need to be. It's sometimes looking at life in a bigger picture and not making it into a very small picture. Like, sometimes we are so focused on the small little details that we don't really see the bigger picture. And Spirit is saying, like, look at the bigger picture, that once you step into this new season of you, once you stop resisting and not letting your mind or other people's opinion stop you from being who you really are, you are going to grow so much. There is so much power inside of you, so much life, so much energy that is wanting to explode. And all you have to do is walk through the door. Okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it with a little extra, I want to say, advice, or just a little extra message that Spirit has for you, Pile One. So let's see what that extra message is for Pile One. What else does Pile One need to hear, Spirit? And you got Voyage. You already have all the answers, number 34. And there's that boat metaphor again. I feel it's time to get on that boat, stop being in this stagnant energy, and go on that adventure that your soul has been yearning for. You can see here that this person is going into the direction of the sun. So you got the sun showing up here 3 times. Yeah, 3 times. Or not necessarily. You got the horizon here and the horizon here and the horizon here, which with the sun coming out. So you got a lot of fire here, a lot of sun energy, and Spirit is saying, like, you already have everything that you need. Old paradigms and old ideas and old relationships and old ways of thinking, people, places, and things do not belong where you're going to. You don't need to seek in the past. You need to seek in the future. Okay? So pile 1, I'm going to leave that here for you, and I will see you in another reading. Bye. Hey pile 2, welcome to your reading, and you were drawn to my little wind chime airing here. So let's just get straight to the reading. I'm going to first start off with your oracle and then some tarot, and then at the end a little extra advice from Spirit, okay? So the first card out you got is number 11, Songbirds, which mean hex breaker, sound healing, find a goodbye, and release. Next you got Virgo, the alchemist, which is aligned, ritualistic, insightful, healthy, nerves, perfectionist, pure, and witchy, and solitary. And then you got number 49, chamomile. Okay. So first, what the energy I'm getting here, pile 2, is that it's almost a sense like a hermit mode. Virgo is associated with the Hermit card in the tarot. And then when I think about chamomile, I think about, when you need to go to sleep, you drink a little cup of chamomile. When you need to calm your nerves, you have some chamomile. Chamomile has a lot of soothing and very healthy benefits, not only for your health, but your mind as well. And I feel here that the message that you need to hear from Spirit right now is that there is this need for you to go hermit, okay? For you to really go within, slow down, and almost like, in a sense, like a ritual here is what I'm getting. Like, there's something about your day-to-day life that has been keeping you like extremely busy, and you have now like come to a point of exhaustion here. Now this card also has a hummingbird, and hummingbirds are super fast. If you ever seen one in real life, like they're super fast. They fly really fast. They're also messengers here. And I feel like you have been just going fast, your mind, your body, fast, and Spirit is wanting you to slow the hell down. Okay? Because here with the songbirds, you got hex breaker, sound healing, final goodbye, and release. And before you can release, before you could say goodbye, before you could heal, you need to slow down, reflect, and oh God, I heard meditate. They're like, meditate. This could possibly be for me because Spirit has been telling me you need to freaking meditate, girl, but I'm lazy and I'm a Virgo Moon, so go figures, right? But this isn't about me. This is about you, pile 2. I feel that you are at a point in your life right now that you are so exhausted. You are at your wit's end. You're at like your battery is so low, and Spirit is saying it's time for you to stop, chill, go within, reflect, and purge out and heal all the things that no longer serve you here. There's this need, I'm seeing all the, like this blue and this yellow. So I feel that there is this need to like really go within, really reflect. This is very watery energy for me. Even though there's the Virgo card here, it's very watery. So something about your emotions need to be grounded. There have been messages. You have been seeing messages here from your spirit guide, from Spirit, that you need to slow down. You really need to slow down because you're overdoing it with yourself here. It's possibly too that there is some sort of health issues that you need to really take a look at, that you need to come up with some new healthy routines and really work on your nervous system. You really need to ground yourself, slow down, and heal is what I'm hearing. Like, whoever this is for, it's time for you to go within. So it's possibly that you have been called to kind of just step away from the busy day-to-day life and really take time to nurture and care for you here. Okay, pile 2. So let's go in a little bit more with some tarot, and then we'll leave with one little extra message that Spirit has for you. So let's see. What else does pile 2 need to hear? That was fast. Okay. You got the 7 of Swords. Seven of Swords. You got the 7 of Wands. The Page of Swords. The 10 of Swords in reverse. So yeah. The 10 of Swords is like one of the most painful cards. It's exhaustion. It's depleted. It's like literally, look at this person. Like, look at him. Like, how many more? Yeah. Spirit is really wanting you to slow down, because you are just going to exhaust yourself to a point that is going to be very unhealthy for you. So, like, it's time to stop whatever it is that you're doing that is like taking up your time, your energy, your essence, and really focus on yourself. Focus on healing. I'm hearing like herbal medicine, meditation, nature. Okay, let's see. What else? One more. And then you got the 9 of Cups in the reverse. And at the bottom of the deck, you got the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, with the 7 of Wands here, the 7 of Wands talks about perseverance and being protective and defending yourself. And I feel like Spirit is wanting you to really protect your energy, really protect and preserve yourself here. And I'm looking at this page with the shield up against the 10 of Swords here. It's like Spirit is wanting you to protect yourself against this type of energy here. Protect yourself from getting to this point of fatigue here, of depletion, of defeat and failure and exhaustion. This is a very heavy loss here. And Spirit is wanting you to preserve yourself, block yourself from this type of energy, because you are just pouring into something, and this, whatever it is that you're doing, pile 2, it is just taking the essence out of you. It's like it almost feels like, now Virgo here, because I'm really drawn to this witchy card and I heard it in my head. It's almost like it's making you lose your own magic, because you are exerting yourself too much, and it's like it's almost like unhealthy here. Like, you're probably working too much. You're probably giving into relationships, into commitments, into a job, way too much. And Spirit is saying, like, pump the brakes, pile 2, pump the brakes. Yeah. Because with the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups is somebody who is very artistic and romantic and just very creative and charming. And then in the reverse, it's the opposite of that. And I feel that it's almost like you lost, or you're going to be losing. Correction. Sorry, Spirit. Sorry. Saying correction. If you keep on heading this path, if you don't go back to the beginning, the root, back to grounding yourself, you are going to lose that spark. Yeah. You need to break this ending vicious cycle and release yourself from people, places, and things that are sucking the life force out of you. I'm also giving very heavy that you need to really take care of your health. So take care of you, because your health is in your wealth. Your wealth is in your health. Sorry, your wealth is in your health. Without it, what's the point, right? You really need to start realigning yourself, I feel like pile 2, you're very intuitive, and I feel like you're kind of just, you're allowing life and your own thoughts here, because the swords are is air energy, so air is thoughts. You're allowing your own thoughts to kind of, and also people and places and things kind of dwindle that magic within you, and it's time for you to ground yourself here. It's time to really ground yourself. Now with the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, the 7 of Pentacles is, planting your seeds and watching them grow. And I feel like this energy that you're in, this energy is not healing. It's not allowing you to grow. And Spirit is wanting you to really go within and figure it out. Figure yourself out as to what is taking away your energy, what is taking away your essence, and how can you heal yourself? How can you I'm also getting another thing about that. It's possible that you're trying to seek out perfection and nothing is ever good, and then it's making you very critical and very cynical. Sorry. Yeah, it's making you very cynical, and Spirit is saying, like, stop being your own worst enemy here. Your own thoughts are not, I'm hearing like your own thoughts are not cultivating. The seed is bad is what I'm hearing. The seed is bad. So stop feeding yourself. Not only stop feeding yourself crappy food, but also stop feeding yourself crappy thoughts, and stop feeding yourself other people's crappy thoughts and energies too. Okay? So that's what I'm getting here. That it's time for you to go within, find healing, break away from negativity and things that are, protect yourself. So it might be that you need to up your protection and really like shield yourself from energies that do not belong in your life. Okay. I feel like you need to be on alert right now. Like, your energy is valuable, and Spirit is saying you need to be alert. You need to be, protective over yourself, and don't get yourself into this 10 of Swords energy here. Don't allow that to dwindle your life force here. Okay. So let's see, one last little message from Spirit, and then we'll leave it at that. What else for pile 2? You got 2 cards. You got Dragon. Number 6 is Slay Them All. Again, with that sword energy. Ironic. It almost reminds me of this Page of Swords here, because they're both carrying, Slay them all. Protect yourself from places, people, and things that are no good for you. You could do it. You might be taught that you can't stand up for yourself. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Somebody needs to hear that. And number 20 is Lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth here. I think when we're seeking out perfection, we devalue ourselves, and we're saying, well, if I would have done this, it would have been right. If I done this job, or if I would have been in this relationship, or if I would have, could have, should have, and then it dwindles it down your confidence, your self-worth. Spirit is saying, like, don't allow, very specific here, don't allow your own thoughts, your own dragons, which are your thoughts, because it's air, take away and suck your light. Thoughts are very tricky. So definitely meditate here, pile 2. Definitely take care of yourself. Definitely slow down and begin a healing process. I feel like you are stepping into a season of hermit mode here, and this is going to be a very good thing for you, because when you come out, you are going to come out new and refreshed And you can alchemize here, like the Virgo, you could alchemize anything. It's just about you learning how to go. It's almost like the magician here. Like you have to learn everything it is about yourself and transmute that into something that is going to work and benefit you. And I feel like it's starting with your thoughts first. And it could also start, be places, people, and things, but I feel like this is about your own very thoughts and about you starting a very beautiful healing journey. Okay? So I will leave that there, and I will see you at another reading. Bye. Hey, pile 3. So you were drawn to this cactus earring here. So let's get started with your reading. First, we're going to start with some oracle, then with some tarot, and then a last little message from Spirit as to what it is that you need to hear right now. So first you got number 13, which is Mugwort Dreams, Rhythm, Higher Self, Reality, and Rest. You got third house Perception, which is speech, thoughts, social media, siblings, and surroundings. This is also the house of Gemini, and it's about communication. Next, you got Tulips, and Tulips is about expressing yourself, ironically. And it's also about creating the life that you want and not allowing other people's ideas or opinions deteriorate you from, obtaining the life that you want. So it's about not living in a falsehood as to how your life should be here, okay? So first, what I'm getting is that I feel that there is a lot of communication that is trying to come in to your awareness within your dreams. I feel like your higher self is trying to get your attention. And so you might be seeing a lot of synchronicities. You might be having a lot of vivid dreams. You might be daydreaming a lot. And Spirit is wanting you to really pay attention to the messages that are being brought to you in your dreams. Now, I'm also seeing that in this Mugwort Dreams, this woman's mouth is shut, like it's blocked by her hair. And I feel that Spirit, especially with the third house, which is about communication, and Spirit is wanting you to speak out your truth. Allow yourself to express your thoughts out verbally. I feel like you've been keeping yourself very silent, and Spirit is trying to give you those messages, those nudges, very specifically in dreams, that you need to really start expressing yourself here, especially with this Tulip card, because the Tulip card is about expressing yourself. It's about creating the life that you want. There's something that you need to say, some sort of truth about yourself that you need to release. I'm also feeling like there's very tightness in my throat chakra. I feel like you need, and I'm sorry for the noise, my kids are being wild right now. I'm so sorry, pile 3. Let's just go through it. My husband got them. Okay. I feel like there is a lot of chatter, just like there's a lot of distraction here in my home. I feel like there's a lot of distraction and things that are prohibiting you from speaking out. There is a message that you need to release out into the world, and it feels like everything around you is kind of blocking that message to be expelled out of your essence, okay? I feel that now I'm also very drawn to the social media card because Mercury is also associated with the third house of Gemini, and look how quiet it got. Okay. Back to the business. I feel that Spirit is also wanting you to use social media, some sort of platform, in order to get your voice across to a larger audience here. Okay. Now, there is something that I need to say too. I think the reason why you might have been attracted to the cactus here is because, to me, cactuses, they are, they self-preserve themselves, because inside in the desert there's hardly any water. It rains very, very, like very little to nothing. And some of these cactuses, they have to they grow their roots all the way down and try to get water from the ground down below, far down in earth. And I feel that's kind of like you metaphorically, pile 3, that you have grown this hard exterior, and inside you have this precious life force that many people could benefit from. Okay? Yeah. Because that's the reason why cactuses have all those spikes and has those hard exteriors, because it preserves the water that it has within, and that water is life force to many animals in a very hot, dry climate area such as a desert. And I feel that spirit here is trying to bring into some sort of awareness here, pile 3, that there is this beautiful life force within you, a beautiful message that needs to be expelled out into the world, and you are silencing yourself. I'm also drawn to this camera card where it's time for you to stop perceiving things a certain type of way. Here's the thing that a lot of us tend to forget, is that whatever you see online, you don't know if it's real or fake. Most of the times, the things that you see online are staged, okay? And it's possibly here that you are trying to make yourself look perfect to the world, instead of saying, no, the imperfectness of you is what is the best quality of you. You don't need to be perfect. Your message, whatever it is that you have to share with the world, does not need to be perfect. You have ideologies and thoughts and experiences that could really benefit a lot of people. And I feel like in your dreams, your higher self is constantly trying to talk to you, and you're not really listening to it, because you continue to silence even your higher self in your dreams here. So it's very important that, pile 3, that when you wake up and you remember your dreams, write them down, because there are messages there for you, okay? I also feel like there is a massive platform for you on social media. Your voice, you have something to say that can benefit a lot of people here. And I feel too that there's also the sense of imposter syndrome. And you have to, with this tulip energy, you have to fight off that imposter syndrome, this falsehood that you have the abilities, the talents, the inspiration to create beautiful things. You have to fight those things off, because you have that within you. And your higher self, spirit, wants you to hear that you have that within you. You just need to pull it out. You need to stop silencing yourself, okay? So let's get with some tarot, and then we'll leave it with a last little message from spirit, okay? Let's see, what else? Judgment. The 5 of Swords. Yeah, so straight up right now. You are, now with the 5 of Swords talks about competition, tension, and conflict. I feel like there's this inner conflict within you. There is this, spirit has been trying to sound the trumpet, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's it's time for you to, there is this calling for you to stop doing this, stop competing, stop disagreeing, stop doing this conflict within yourself here. There's something that you need to release out into the world, and you yourself are restraining yourself here. You yourself are restraining yourself. Let's see what else. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Sun. Look at that. It's beautiful energy. And at the bottom of the deck, you got the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel that Spirit is wanting you to get out of this lack mentality here with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Get out of this lack mentality. Stop entangling yourself in these self-doubts and these ideas that you cannot be an inspiration to the world. Pile 3. Yeah. That you can't bring in some sort of happiness. You are stopping yourself from answering a wake-up call here. There is some sort of awakening that needs to happen here for you, and you yourself kind of stop yourself from doing it because there's probably some sort of fear of change, some sort of fear of that you cannot amount to that sort of expectation here. Now, because the 10 of Pentacles here, the 10 of Pentacles talks about legacy, roots, foundation, stability, wealth here. It's possibly that you mentally feel that you cannot fulfill some sort of prophecy, some sort of legacy here. But know this is that you have something powerful to give to the world. Something so beautiful, because the sun here is the most happiest card in the deck. It talks about success and confidence and openness and positivity. Like, how much more can you get there? And I feel that you yourself, your own very thoughts, because this is also an air card, and then you got air here too. Air, your thoughts are stopping you from fulfilling your destiny, your happiness here. There is a wake up. Your higher self is calling you to fulfill something that is part of your destiny, part of your purpose here in life. But you need to get out of this conflict and lack mentality here. There is this need for you to wake up and remember who the hell you fucking are. Pretty much. Yeah. They're like, you need to remember who the fuck you are. It's like you kind of forgot because your own self-doubts are attacking you, and it's taking away your happiness. I mean, you got so much to give to this world, the pile 3, and you need to get out. I'm seeing 5 here, and I'm also drawn to 3. So 3, 3, and 3. So look that up. 3, 3, 3. Look up 5, 5, 5. There could be an extra little message there for you. But yeah, like, get out of your own head. I feel like your higher self has been like, I think it's like, I'm sick of this is what I'm hearing. Like, I'm hearing your higher self saying, I'm sick of this. Like, tell them to wake up. Tell pile 3, wake up. It's time for them to stop entangling themselves here, like with this dragon, and entangling themselves in these thoughts. It's time to wake up. Okay, so let's just leave it with one last little message, and we will wrap it up, pile 3. Oh, you got a lot. I'll take them all, okay? Ooh. Oh, your higher self, your spirit guide, your spirit really, really wants you to hear. So pay attention. You got morning. The world awaits you. There it is. Your dreams, pay attention to them, pile 3. Your dreams have a lot to say. And in the morning when you wake up, pull out that journal, pull out your phone, write in your notes. There's a lot of messages that are awaiting for you. There's a lot of messages that are coming in for you to share with the world, because the world is waiting for you. Okay? You got expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. So there's that too, again, that sometimes we kind of keep ourselves silent because we want to be approved by other people, but the only approval you need is the approval of yourself. Okay? The idea, whatever it is that you have that you are keeping yourself silent to, it it will resonate with who it needs to resonate. It doesn't have to agree with everyone, and not everyone needs to like it, but they sure as hell going to respect it. Woo! Whoever your team is, they're very like as a matter of fact, okay? You got number 4, mirror, treat your body like a palace that it is. And then you got number 35, which is shark, swim away from this situation. So swim away from your thoughts, your inner critics, and the critics that outside of you. Swim away from them. They don't serve you anymore, okay? There is no need to seek anybody else's approval other than your own. And also, too, with this mirror, treat your body like the palace that it is. And also being pointed out to the music. I feel like you connect very much so with music. So listen to music that is going to uplift you. It's probably that you're a musician and there's probably some music that could really benefit somebody that you could create. I'm also hearing poetry, a book, something, a written word or motivational speaking, something with words needs to be expelled. But also treat your body like the palace that it is. So this could also be too that you stop yourself from creating something because of how you look. So for some of you, stop. Please stop. You are a temple, okay? So fuck whatever anybody says about it. So you are a temple and you don't need to seek anybody's approval, okay? So follow your dreams, stop being your own worst critic, and listen to your higher self. There is something that you need to share with the world. Pile 3. Okay, so I'm going to leave that here, and I will see you in another reading. Bye.